The 2025 Belmont Stakes has a new home and a new twist, Saratoga Racecourse and a shortened 1¼ mile dirt battle. This sets the stage for an electrifying rematch between Derby champ Sovereignty and Preakness hero Journalism. In this video, we break down every key factor, running style, speed figures, pedigree, and more, to reveal who truly holds the upper hand in this high-stakes clash. Can Journalism's tactical edge outshine Sovereignty's raw stamina on Saratoga's bias track? Let's find out. At number 1, let's dive into their racing records and career highlights. When it comes to racing records, both Sovereignty and Journalism bring serious firepower to the table in the 2025 Belmont Stakes narrative. Sovereignty, the 2025 Kentucky Derby champion, has dazzled in just 6 starts, registering 3 wins and 2 seconds with over $3.67 million in earnings. His breakthrough came in the Grade 3 Street Sense Stakes as a juvenile at Churchill Downs, pulling off a last-to-first victory by 5 lengths. As a 3-year-old, he returned even stronger with a nail-biting win in the Grade 2 Fountain of Youth Stakes and capped it with his crowning moment, winning the Derby in a dramatic rally on a sloppy track. Sovereignty's decision to bypass the Preakness gives him a strategic freshness edge heading into Belmont, an angle often overlooked but historically significant. Journalism, on the other hand, enters Saratoga with a more decorated resume. 7 starts, 5 wins, and earnings over $2.8 million. From his dominant Grade 2 Los Alamitos Futurity win at 2 to his heroic performance in the 2025 Preakness Stakes, Journalism has proven time and again he thrives under pressure. His second-place finish in the Kentucky Derby, despite the unfavorable wet track, speaks volumes about his grit. His come-from-behind Preakness victory on fast dirt highlights his resilience and tactical speed. While Sovereignty may have the bigger win on his resume, Journalism's broader consistency and multiple graded stakes wins suggest he holds a slight edge in overall form heading into the Test of Champions. For racing fans and handicappers alike, this clash is a classic case of peak performance versus sustained brilliance. At number 2, it's all about the bloodlines. Let's talk pedigree. Next, we turn the spotlight to the pedigrees of these elite colts. And here's where their classic potential truly begins to take shape. Sovereignty is sired by the legendary Into Mischief, North America's perennial leading sire, known for transmitting versatility and class. But the real depth comes from his dam side, Out of Crowned, a Bernardini mare, and granddaughter of Grade 1 spinster winner, Mushka. Sovereignty boasts a maternal line, dripping with stamina and late-race power. This bloodline, enriched with Triple Crown greats like Secretariat, Affirmed, and Seattle Slew, screams classic distance dominance. In contrast, Journalism's lineage is a tale of modern toughness and speed. He is by Curlin, a 2-time Horse of the Year and elite stamina source, and Out of Mopetism, a gritty Grade 2 winner by Uncle Mo. Journalism may be her first foal, but the result is a proven warrior with tenacity and closing punch, exactly what Curlin offspring are famed for. Both pedigrees suggest immense potential, but the edge tilts slightly in Sovereignty's favor due to the sheer depth of proven classic distance stamina from both sides of his family. Into Mischief's consistency as a sire and Bernardini's legacy of elite routers combine for a genetic profile tailor-made for the Belmont. Even at 1¼ miles, Journalism's mix of Curlin stamina and Uncle Mo's speed gives him versatility, but introduces slight unpredictability as a first foal. While both horses are blue bloods built for glory, Sovereignty may hold the trump card when it comes to breeding for this final leg of the Triple Crown. At number 3, let's break down their racing style and speed figures. When it comes to racing strategy and raw speed, the battle between Sovereignty and Journalism presents a compelling contrast of styles. Sovereignty thrives as a deep closer, known for his thunderous late bursts. In the 2025 Kentucky Derby, he roared from the back of the pack to secure a sensational win, flying home in a final 3/8 of 37.75 and a final furlong in 12.71, earning a career-best 104 Beyer and 103 Equibase speed figure. Yet, His reliance on a hot pace and clear lanes in the stretch makes him vulnerable when conditions don't align perfectly. On the other hand, journalism brings a more adaptable stalker-closer style, positioning himself just off the leaders. Perfect for tracks like Saratoga that statistically reward pressers and stalkers. 54% win rate. His Preakness win underscored this versatility as he closed a 5-length gap with a final 8th in 12.30 seconds, showcasing tremendous grit and turn of foot. Journalism's speed figures consistently reflect top-tier form. An eye-popping 108 buyer in the San Felipe and a 110 Equibase highlight his consistency. Even when his buyer dipped slightly in the Preakness to 98, his Equibase held strong at 109, signaling elite effort regardless of race dynamics. Meanwhile, Sovereignty's peak numbers came on a sloppy track, raising questions about replication on dry, fast dirt. And when it comes to Saratoga's demanding 1 1/4 mile configuration, deep closers like Sovereignty have won only 8% of races at this distance, suggesting a style disadvantage. Overall, journalism's pace adaptability, consistently high figures, and track-suited style make him a more reliable and tactically dangerous threat for the 2025 Belmont Stakes at Saratoga. At number 4, it's all about the human's jockey and trainer edge. Behind every elite thoroughbred stands a masterful team. And when comparing sovereignty and journalism, the human element could be the deciding factor. Sovereignty benefits from the legendary touch of Hall of Fame trainer Bill Mott, whose resume includes victories in the 2010 Belmont Stakes and the 2019 Kentucky Derby. Known for his patience and timing, Mott executed a textbook move by skipping the Preakness to freshen his colt, an advantage that has historically produced Belmont champions. His Belmont-specific experience and attention to peak conditioning are critical in a race where freshness often trumps form. Partnering him is jockey Junior Alvarado, who steered Sovereignty to a memorable Derby triumph with poise and precision. The duo has formed a bond built on trust and timing, particularly vital for a deep closer navigating large fields and uncertain pace scenarios. On the opposite end, journalism is guided by Michael McCarthy, a rising star with a Preakness win under his belt from 2021. His ability to keep journalism razor-sharp through back-to-back Triple Crown races is a testament to his conditioning skills. In the saddle, Umberto Rispoli has been instrumental in journalism's rise, guiding him to victories in the San Felipe and Santa Anita Derby with finesse. Though still chasing his first Triple Crown jewel, Rispoli boasts over 600 career wins and sharp tactical instincts. Yet the combination of Mott's Belmont pedigree and Alvarado's momentum as a recent Derby-winning jockey gives Team Sovereignty a slight advantage, particularly at Saratoga, a demanding surface that rewards expert preparation. Mott's strategic rest approach could be the X-factor that sets Sovereignty apart when the gates open in the 2025 Belmont Stakes. At number 5, let's compare their overall strengths and weaknesses. When evaluating the complete profiles of Sovereignty and journalism, the matchup comes down to more than just speed and strategy. It's about who is best built for the specific challenge of the 2025 Belmont Stakes at Saratoga. Sovereignty's key strength lies in his tremendous stamina and thunderous closing kick, perfectly illustrated in his come-from-behind Derby win. His classic pedigree, featuring legends like Secretariat and Seattle Slew, screams distance and grit. Add in the freshening strategy by Bill Mott, who bypassed the Preakness to keep him razor-sharp for this race, and you have a colt primed for a peak effort. But his deep closing style is a tactical liability at Saratoga, where only 8% of races at 1 1/4 miles are won by horses more than 4 lengths off the lead. Without a blistering pace up front, Sovereignty could find himself with too much to do too late, especially on a dry, fast surface. In contrast, journalism's biggest asset is his tactical versatility. He can sit just off the pace and strike with authority, a trait ideally suited to Saratoga's layout. His gritty Preakness win showed his ability to adapt under pressure, and his pedigree, being by Curlin, supports both durability and distance prowess. He's been battle-tested across multiple top-tier stakes on fast dirt, and his consistently strong equibase speed figures highlight his reliable performance level. The only real question mark? Fatigue. Having run hard in both the Derby and Preakness, journalism faces a test of recovery. Still, his style, adaptability, and track-suited running pattern outweigh that risk. Conclusion: edge, journalism. While Sovereignty brings raw power and freshness, journalism's complete package, pace, adaptability, proven class, and alignment with Saratoga's winning profile makes him the more likely Belmont champion. This Belmont Stakes showdown promises fireworks, but only one colt will claim the crown at Saratoga. Don't forget to like, comment your pick, and subscribe for more top-tier horse racing content.